at my house. At my old school, I would bring them to the library for the book fair. But
oh man! All right, we are live on everything. Yay!
Yay!
So
that is Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and Sippy's X Live.
Yeah. JinxedSip on all the platforms except for X, because it's just on my account. If y'all were wondering, if y'all want to see our beautiful faces, even though you can barely see mine, because I'm not turning on that ring light right now, because that shit's bright.
I have mine on.
That shit's so bright. But I wear a hat, so it's kind of like I get a shadow on my face. Oh.
We all know that nobody comes to the stream to see Sippy's face.
But I tell you what, that tree gonna thank again before it falls. I'll tell you that much. Fucker. I'm exhausted. We straight up went good old boys on a tree. Because we got bad storms coming through. Hello, Inquisition. Yeah, we got bad storms coming through. And we already got some of the winds. And it knocked a tree down, like, right in front of basically my neighbor's house. Like, right across the road, blocking the entire road. So, I was the first to show up because I was already outside burning the other tree that I've been cutting up for the past 3 weeks. And I grabbed the chainsaw, some gas, and chain oil, and my truck. Fucking cut that bitch up, hooked the winch to it, pulled it out the road. Hell yeah. But it ended up being like 4 or 5 of us out there. Just cutting up a tree. Random people. Don't even know each other. That's why I like the South.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the South.
Down the South.
Because it's I mean, like a lot of the places I've even lived, like in Washington State, you'd never see that. They just wait on their commie government to come clean it up, which might take fucking 8 years. Yeah.
I think it depends where you are, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I mean, ain't nobody gonna get out there with their own chainsaw unless it went through their house. Like, but yeah, I just hopped out there, fucking hit my fucking hazard lights and pulled the chainsaw out the back of the truck and just started cutting. And then randomly other people showed up with chainsaws and started cutting. And I was like, this is cool. And when we got it cut up,
that is the way.
Yeah, we got it cut up enough, and then, like I said, I hooked the winch from the truck up to it, and then it started pulling my truck towards the tree. So the dude let me go up into his driveway, and I parked behind a tree. So when it tried to pull my truck, it was actually trying to pull that big ass tree that my truck was pushed up against. So it wasn't doing it, and the winch just pulled that bitch right off the road. And right as we got it pulled off the road, guess what? The first road crew guy showed up to assess the situation, and I'm like, bro, it's already cleared. You late.
Situation handled.
Yeah, you fucking late, man. You know, they still brought the little thing out to, push it, because they have to have it, because we didn't get it all the way on the other side of the white line, and they have to have it on the other side of the white line, so they brought their big ass fucking whatever that thing is. I don't even know what the hell that thing is. It's huge. But yeah.
Like a vehicle?
Yeah, it's like a big, like, construction vehicle. I just don't.
It's probably some specialty.
Yeah, it's specifically for clearing roads, like clearing trees and shit off roads. But yeah, they just took that and they pushed it like 6 inches. No, are you fucking kidding me? But I mean, it had the whole fucking roadblock. Couldn't nobody get out the damn neighborhood. Or where they could, but you have to go like add 30 minutes to any trip you were trying to do to get out. go in the back way.
Go in the back door.
Yeah, the back door. Mm-hmm. We had the
Keep
back.
any of the wood.
Fuck no. But it was funny. The lady, like, it was a tree out of a lady's yard, and it was kind of like basically rotten a little bit at the bottom. That's why it fell. But it kind of like cracked in half, so she still had enough that, and we're gonna have like 75-mile-an-hour straight line winds tonight. I know it'll be fun. It's supposed to be starting in like 30 minutes. We'll see. But anyway, so she still had like half of a fucking rotten tree up in her yard, and with 75-mile-an-hour straight line winds, there's a good chance it was going to end up straight through her fucking living room. So we actually hooked up my winch cable as high as we could on that tree, and I just fucking threw that bitch in 4 low and just slammed it. Only took about like four real good tugs and pulled that bitch down. Then we cut that part up too. Pulled it off the road.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
All in all,
With has been snow.
Oh yeah, you got snow.
Yeah, the accumulation, just because the snow was so heavy, was like pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
But the amount that fell, we had almost a footfall.
You're a footfall.
Compacted down into about 5-6 inches.
You're a footfall.
So my front yard is now completely devoid of snow because it got up to like 48. But my backyard stays so shady that there's still snow in the back. But it's mostly like ice and slush.
Yeah, something's going on with my fucking internet. I don't know what the hell it is. I mean, it doesn't seem to
behave itself for the next like hour and a half. That'd be great.
Well, it doesn't seem to be affecting the stream itself. I mean, it's kind of fluctuating on the bit rate, but not too bad. Well, yeah, it is kind of fluctuating quite bad, actually. It's fluctuating by like 500, so we might be a little jumpy. But the main thing is, like, I can't connect to the X chat through Streamlabs for some reason. It says, seems like you've lost connectivity. We'll keep trying. I don't know. Yeah.
Let's see if you're
Mine's
still.
plus 2.
I don't know what the quality of the stream's like.
Yeah, because it still says that you're live.
Well, I know it's live, but because it sits at like 4,000 on the bit rate, but it's dropping down to 3,700 and then going back up to 4,000 and dropping down to 3,700, and it just keeps doing that. Yeah. So it might, y'all might see a little, y'all might see a little choppiness because right now it's like, so when it drops below 4,000, it goes below 30 FPS. Is what's the problem is. So that's why you'll see a little bit of choppiness. But I think the audio should be fine. It's just the video might be choppy.
Yeah,
so,
they'll live.
So it might be like a really weird animated person if you're looking at Jinx, because like she'll be making one expression and then all of a sudden it'll jump and she'll be making a completely different expression, but you never saw her face move. Yeah.
So the usual.
That'd be actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
It'd be like a flip book, like when you
weird
flip it
animated
really
person
slow.
Just sounds like me just to begin with. So it's
yeah, when you flip it really slow, it kind of seems like, flip book when you flip it slow. You know what I mean? Like, you know what a flip book is, right?
I would hope everybody knows what a flip book is.
Mm-hmm.
No one in here is that young.
Well, I think they still do those.
They do.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're as common as they were when we were kids.
Yeah, probably not.
My kids have made flip books.
This is the first time I've been on the Spaces with you guys and see the live stream. I realize it's about 30 seconds or so behind.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just a little bit of a delay. That's okay.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? I'm back.
How you doing, Iron?
I'm doing pretty good. Just busy, real busy.
Yeah.
Find the NyQuil?
I got NyQuil. Do you realize there's like 16 different flavors of NyQuil nowadays?
Yep.
They've got the ones for diabetics. They have ones for that are sugar free. They have, I mean, it's crazy. And then going down the drink aisle, they want to talk about it. This is why I order groceries. I'm only going on an emergency run because of the flu. My wife's got the flu or a cold or something. So.
Bruh, it sounds like you were at a water park. I'm gonna go with water park.
That sounds like a truck stop.
Yeah, it could be a truck stop. You lot lizarding?
Oh, I had my window rolled down and the bus was next to me. Is that any better or no?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
What's up, Bobby? Long time no see.
Yeah. I mean, I see you here and there, but never. Both of us has speakers anymore nowadays.
Oh, right. Yep. And Vince, how you doing, brother? Ain't seen you in a while.
We got the band back together.
Yeah.
All that's missing is Land, Southern, and Lone, and it's basically the pre-show to everything and nothing.
Sorry about the crash.
Bob's in the
I
chat.
hope you didn't crash.
What?
No, I didn't crash. I have a bunch of signs, like those yard signs in my yard about the gerrymandering, and they're in the back of the car, and I didn't realize they were stacked against the side, and I was going around a roundabout, and it just went. So, you guys are on CarPlay right now. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. Well, if everything works out, I might post a video with me and Mr. Pressler in the morning. I think he's going to go somewhere. He's in our area. He's from here, though, this same town. So
yeah,
go by the government center in the morning and maybe try to pass out some pamphlets and some literature.
Nice.
So I only had one person be kind of a jerk today. So. They're we did this in Michigan. You do know you're going to lose, right? And I'm like, well, I said, I'm going to keep knocking on doors to try to make sure that we get as many no votes as possible, sir. Have a great day. That's what I said. So, he's one of these dudes that have to have a 12,000 square foot house to feel, one of them.
I wish I had a 12,000 square foot house.
I don't.
If I had the money, I would not even buy a 12,000. I don't know.
I would, but I
just don't understand it.
I would completely make it to where it's like, naturally cooled or naturally temperature controlled, and we can do that.
I'd much rather have a real big barn, kind of a metal barn vibe, with a huge plot of land somewhere. That'd be my vibes. Like big pieces of natural wood with corrugated metal kind of living.
Oh, so you want to live in my shop in the backyard? So that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
I mean,
I'm kind of like the big shop, little house type of guy.
Yeah. I mean, I got go.
In order to have a house that big, I would have to have a live-in maid. I ain't cleaning that. Cleaning 3,400 square feet's already bad enough.
All I would need is a blower. Just blow it on out of that. I wasn't going there, but all right, you went there. You're the host. Your space out. I know you guys.
This is the meme in Mingle, so those comments are entirely acceptable as long as they don't get to the point where they would get us banned on YouTube.
I don't even care if they get us banned on YouTube, honestly.
Don't get us banned on Rumble.
Yeah, just don't get us banned on Rumble. Yeah. That's really the only one we really get any viewers on anyways.
How hard is it to get banned on Rumble?
Pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys say some pretty crazy shit to get banned on Rumble.
It's not too hard to get banned on YouTube.
No, that's easy.
I can personally attest to that. I'm banned for life.
We had to delete a stream a couple weeks ago because Vanilla Gorilla was in here and he dropped the N-bomb with the hard R.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to delete anything. They're just like, you're done. And I'm
Oh.
just like, well, what did I do? And it was like this, like, they never really answered it. You know how they never answer your question when you call customer service and it's somewhere else?
Oh yeah.
They don't care.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, I asked what color the sky is, not perceptions of skies are, that's what they start talking about, and it's like, so are you going to answer my question?
No, they're not. Never.
Negative.
You can read the articles on this website that's impossible to find. That's what you get.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we weren't told to delete it. We just proactively deleted it so we didn't get it straight.
Yeah.
Because I knew as soon as the AI hit our video, it was going to detect that. Because it was
100%.
very clearly enunciated.
Yes, it was.
Extremely clear.
Doctors have terrible handwriting, but they enunciate clearly.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't talking about like a country or something?
Oh no, he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
were talking about Gavin Newsom's illiteracy comment in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Got it. How fun.
Yeah. He didn't know we were streaming.
Well, he did. He just forgot for that
Yeah,
split
fair.
second, and then yeah, and we're like, well, that stream's gone.
Impulse control.
Yeah.
That's okay. We've had to delete other ones before too.
Yeah. Yes, we have. A couple of
Like
them.
the deer one. Delete that one.
No, that one's still up.
No.
What are you talking about? Why the fuck would we delete the deer? I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the deer. Actually, now that you brought it up, let's see what's going on with the deer case.
Bored.
Uh,
What's up with the deer? I don't know anything about the deer.
There was a
Except it-
guy arrested
Oh.
for having sex with a dead deer on the side of the road.
but
Oh, gross. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I commented on that.
yeah, according to the law that he was charged with, it is not applicable to the crime that he has committed. Or I don't know if there is a crime in that state that he has actually committed, because it requires the animal to be alive. It doesn't say dead,
Basically just fucked a hunk of meat.
basically.
Oh, how
But
embarrassing, man. You're going to find a loophole. I mean, this thing's it's all public record.
oh shit,
I mean,
where was that again? Is it Kentucky? Feels like a Kentucky
I think
thing.
it was Kentucky. Well, that
Kentucky
explains it. It was a Massey, bro.
deer. Yeah, okay. It's Kentucky.
Of course, Kentucky.
By the way, you can type in Kentucky deer fucker and it brings it up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God,
And
this
I know
guy
that
is so
that's
bad.
actually what Sippy searched up.
Yeah.
He doesn't deny it.
Well, what are we supposed to type in?
Kentucky deer
Kentucky deer
fucker.
Oh, got it.
Kentucky deer
Okay.
fucker.
It'll pop right up, huh?
Yeah, it's
Probably
first
go into
result.
a, private browser first.
Nah.
I'll just trust you guys on it. I'll just trust the auditory version of this is just fine. I don't think I need a visual of any kind with this particular story. So all good.
Oh my goodness. I don't think there are
So,
visuals. So,
Hey, really quick.
I don't want to be for
Sippy,
that.
Sippy, did you say that 70-mile-hour winds are coming your way now? And I thought this storm thing was coming from the north down.
Yeah, it's coming basically. I mean, it's west to east pretty much. It's going towards the north, but it's gonna catch me, like the very bottom of it's gonna catch me, because it's basically starting at Dallas.
I think we're getting it midday to towards the end of the day because they canceled. Well, they didn't cancel schools, but everybody's going in the morning, but leaving at I have to go pick my kid up at 11:15.
Yeah.
Why not just cancel the whole day? It doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Yeah, but it's a
they don't have to make it up if they do a half day.
it's a pretty bad one. I mean, you can tell just by how drastic the fucking temperature drop's gonna be for us. Like, drastic. It's currently
Well,
80 degrees. It's supposed to be down to 40 in the morning.
They canceled schools here for the special election and said that there were still enough instructional hours, even though they canceled the day and don't add it to the end. It's like, whatever. So cancel it for hail, 1-inch hail bombs. I think that might be better than election day. Tell people to go vote in person.
You guys ready for Iron Space tomorrow?
Well, hopefully I got power, but yeah.
We had 3 inches of snow on the ground on Friday, and I still had to go in for teacher workshop day. And I was there for like 3 hours, and they go, "Oh, the weather's getting worse, so go ahead and go home." It snowed for like 27 hours straight.
Yeah.
Other districts that had school like nearby, school was canceled. Like if we had had students that day, they would have canceled school. So if you would have canceled it for students, why not cancel it for teacher workshop day? Stupid.
It's looking like there's still no update
It probably
on the
hasn't,
deer fucker, man. He's just
probably
still.
hasn't had actual like.
Well, there's no like news update. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go into the. I don't like. Nobody even put. Did he actually bail out of jail, or is he just sitting in there? Because every article's still saying he's on a $5,000 bond, but I mean, fuck, that ain't that hard to pay.
That's just,
Well-
it's just gross, man. Shit.
Yeah, I mean it's really fucking nasty.
I mean, because generally all you got to do is a fucking 10% of a bond,
Go to
right?
the court records and see if there's
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
see if there's any motions that are being considered and things like that.
It's Muhlenberg County. Just look up fucking Kentucky deer fucker and like it'll tell you where he's
What
at.
do you guys think his defense is going to be? There was a misunderstanding, or
She was
No.
asking for it. She was dressed provocatively.
Yeah. Yeah, the maggots were like moving around in a certain way and making it really appeasing to him, apparently. Yeah.
Disgusting.
I could see Rumble booting you. Fuck this. We don't want that shit on our channel.
No, Rumble's pretty chilling with all that shit.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
see.
YouTube and Twitch that you got to worry about. But if we lose those, it's not the end of the world.
No, that's not. I don't care, honestly. Like I said, we don't have anybody that really watches on this. As far as I know.
My kids watch on YouTube.
Oh, well, they just heard about the Kentucky deer fucker.
Yeah, they're out to dinner.
What if they're watching it at dinner?
Well,
We
then
just
my parents
ruin their
also-
appetite. We ruin their appetite big time. Hmm. No, I want the damn .gov. I hate these .us fucking sites because they're always like acting like they're the official site and shit. By the way, .us is not the official site. 9 times out
No,
of 10.
it's not.
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
.us
be
can be like government sites, but they're not going to be the ones that you want. Like my
Mhm.
kid's school district is a .us. So is mine.
Yeah. I gotta do a damn CAPTCHA. I gotta do 2 CAPTCHAs? Like, this seems like overkill, bruh.
Is Iron having issues staying connected?
Oh my God.
Connected earlier.
I'm on a 3rd CAPTCHA.
Don't you love that? They like to make it so difficult.
I don't care to train their damn AI bullshit. Because that's all CAPTCHA is you're training
That's your job.
You're training the AI to detect these images. That's all you're doing. It's not actually
Yeah.
because you can program something to just completely bypass that.
Yeah, it's getting frustrating. Every time I join a space, I get booted off like 30 times. But the whole app closes down, and then every so often, last time I deleted the X app and reinstalled it, and it worked perfect till today. It's like frustrating.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this
It's
guy's
not perfect.
name.
That's for sure.
I want everybody to know this guy's name, so if you ever see him in real life, it needs to be just 100% shame.
Just call him a deer fucker.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is that who we're talking about? So
It's a deer fucker.
I just gotta sit with 2 ears. All good.
Yep, it is. Where is it at? Alan Osborne. Yeah.
Really, to Ozzy?
No, well, maybe. I don't know.
He should have bit the head off of the deer then instead of fucked it, because I don't think Ozzy fucked the bat.
Yeah, right.
I think we did.
Ridiculous.
And I don't know his damn birthday. I ain't gonna look it up either. Shit. What county? Muhlenberg. There it is, dude. I really thought it was like a fake ass article until I looked it up, and I'm like, this is what? Like,
Are you live streaming it, or are you putting it down on the pill, or both?
well, I'm not. I don't know what stuff will pop up, so I'm not putting it out there. You know.
Yeah, because it could put like his address could be in there, or his last four of his
Driver's
social.
license number.
His date of birth.
Yeah.
Like all that kind of stuff that can show up in court records. If people want to look it up themselves, they're more than welcome to, but we're not going to put it out there publicly.
Okay, so I just searched him up specifically by name, and I got nothing. Did they misspell his last name? Because I took the last name from the news article, so maybe they misspelled it because another news article has it spelled it differently. Oh, yep, there he is. It's an active case, but I can't. What the fuck is Vine? I know. I'm not contact. I just want to check the dude. I just want to see. Like, it won't let me click on the. I can't see the actual. It's Commonwealth versus Osborne Allen L. And I have the. You know what? Let me see if Judy Records has it.
Love Judy Records.
Great. But I'm just gonna search by the actual. Oh, we need exact match, fucker. How is that an exact match? That's not an exact match. Brett. Like, this literally makes no sense how this is calling this an exact match. I'm trying to search by the case number. But apparently, it's not a thing. Hang on. I'm going to send this to you in Discord so you can help, because I am tired right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I just now saw your message in Discord. Try a different browser. I can't try a different browser because then I'd have to reset up all the audio bullshit.
Yeah. It was just an idea. All right. So you're wanting me to look in Judy Records?
Well, I mean, I figured two's better than one right now because I'm like only half of one right now.
Half a brain?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm exhausted right now. Because like I said, I literally just cleared a tree faster than the fucking road crews could even make it there.
Yeah. The only thing for an Alan Osborne in Kentucky that I've got is a bankruptcy court. It's not even him. Just see if I can
Yeah, I see that one.
find anything else.
That's Roger Allen.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's the damn case number right there. I mean, you should be able to look it up by that, but it won't. It was giving me some random ass results.
And it won't let you open.
No, there's here. I'll send you that link. It won't let you do shit with it. It's just fucking. Maybe mine's bugging out. I don't know. Well, I guess that's gonna give you. No, that's not gonna give you. You'll have to search his name.
Okay, I've got it.
And I specifically narrowed it down to Molenberg. I guess I didn't have to do that, but I did.
Are you guys trying to grab his mugshot?
Oh no, they already have his mugshot. Oh, you want to see his mugshot? I can give you that.
Oh, I thought you guys were gonna. That's what you guys were doing, trying to.
No, I'm trying to get an update. Like, is he still in jail? You know what's going on with this guy?
Yeah, you can't actually. There's no files to look at or anything like that.
Does his mugshot look like a deer in the headlights, or?
Oh, dude, his mugshot looks like shame and hillbilly incest. That's what it looks like. So let's see. Shame Billy incest. That's it. Just paste it. That would have been nice.
It looks like I can't see Truth anymore. Did he leave?
Oh yeah, he probably crashed. Happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the thing. What the hell?
I'll try to message you tomorrow, Sippy, throughout the day to see how your weather's looking and stuff for tomorrow night. So,
well, I mean,
appreciate you
it's happening
taking the time
tonight.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be a tight 1 hour, guys. It's intro, interview, couple questions, prayer, song, bye. 1 hour. So we got exactly an hour last week. So and we'll be in about 15 minutes early, but you guys just show up on time or be casually late, you know. Because we'll do openers and stuff. But I'll message you, Sippy, to see how the weather is, and hopefully we'll be stable here. So
yeah. It's weird. It's
know.
not letting me fucking paste this. Just want to paste a picture.
I had to clear my garage out so we could fit the cars in there and try to avoid some of this freaking. I guess we're supposed to be getting some hail.
Yeah.
So and they
I
said,
can't even find it with Google Docs.
"What's that?"
Can't find what?
I just Google Dorked his name and I can't even find him.
Weird.
Did you get his like? Because it's a weird spelling with it was a spelling with the O or the OU.
Yeah, no, I've got it.
I guess I'm just gonna have to save this fucking picture to my computer. It is not letting me do this shit.
What's the dude's name? I'm gonna look up his booking.
No, I'm about to pop up his mugshot on the stream. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Oh, let me pop over there real quick.
But yeah, it's Alan Osborne. There. Looks like shame and incest, like I said.
See, now I'm gonna background check him. I'm curious. Why can I not find him?
It's very strange. Like there's very little on this guy. I mean,
Makes me wonder
maybe he
if
was
it's,
just keeping to himself, and he got a craving.
You just gotta wonder, like, you watch movies like As Good as It Gets and stuff like that, and how did your life turn down that road so far where that ends up becoming your story? It's just interesting,
Do
isn't
you
it?
see the shame in his face? Oh, this is hilarious. Hold on. Please, 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 please. Oh, God, this is fucking epic. I'm gonna put this on stream. This is fucking epic. Wow. I love it. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all just ain't ready for it. I know you're not ready for it.
We're not.
Nope. Not at all. It's gonna be so hilarious. But you gotta see, can I just fucking paste it over? Yeah, let me do it. Look at the video that was playing on the article. Oh, I should post that. Should I not post that? I feel like I should post that.
I'm still
Where
just
is
seeing
it?
the dude's mugshot. That's it.
Make sure you go, make sure you're actually live, because sometimes it'll pop you back a couple seconds and shit for no apparent reason.
I'm in the space on my phone for now.
Oh.
Oh, that is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you, Truth.
Yeah, we hear you, Truth. That shit's so funny. I should post that. I feel like I should post that. Should I post that, Jinx? I feel like I should.
I think you should. Vince, are you watching the stream?
No, my computer's dead.
Oh, it's a video of Laura Loomer.
Yeah, but playing with the headline, Kentucky man covered in fur arrested after he is found having sex with a deer, cops say. And then it has fucking a big ass picture of Loomer.
Yeah, this guy does not have
Anything. Yeah, he's like,
background. He's got nothing.
yeah.
I was able to pull him up, but the address that I've got is not his. The phone number's not his.
Dude, that is so fucking funny that they did that.
And I don't think any of these emails are his either.
Is that like the DEI hire for the editor or something, guys? I don't, that one's a lot.
The what? You talking about with the Loomer thing?
As an editor?
Well, so no, they have like it's just they're random stories that'll play on random ass articles and shit. Well, it just so happens that it was the Loomer story on this one. And this is from the Independent.
So it's probably the content system would probably expect to see some sort of image there or a video or something for spacing. I don't know. It just seems weird because it makes it look like it's the headline the way it's laid out.
Right? Yeah, it does. And then, like, if I scroll down, it's the actual article, but, like, that's part of the fucking headline.
Yeah, is someone, like, manually putting that content together? Maybe somebody thought that would be funny internally, I guess. Maybe they have reporters there at the Independent that still have a sense of humor.
Yeah, right. I don't know if it'll show up. I mean, I don't know if it'll show up. I'm gonna post it, and then I'm gonna post a link under it. I don't know if it'll show up the same video for everybody. I just think it's hilarious that it showed up like that for me. And if y'all wanna, you know what, just to do it, I'm gonna put it on stream so people can't say I'm lying. Because people will. They will.
You're lying.
Yeah. Well, I'm literally about to put the actual browser on the screen.
But here's the thing, Truth. You're not people.
No.
What am I then?
Retarded.
Yes.
Retard can be people.
Eh,
You mean that he has an IQ lower than 75 with commensurate adaptive skills? That's what you mean, right?
Is it
Very likely.
75 now?
Did they raise it? I thought
Or
it was
less.
70.
I thought it was 72.
I think technically, isn't the legal definition once you hit 75 or less?
I thought it was 70. But, I mean, I could be wrong.
Oh,
I'm
you
pretty
could-
sure I'm
Special
smarter
ed
than that,
teacher.
guys.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know which one. Why is it showing me with two of these? I don't have two of these up. Oh, I guess I do. I do have two of them up. Alright, we're going to close that one and hopefully... I don't want to pop up the wrong one because then that would make me look like a liar too. Alright, apparently... Okay, so that one's just... Okay, I don't know what the hell. The hell is that shit?
I don't know.
Bruh.
What is it?
Where? There it is. This is the live webpage. I don't know why they format it like that. See, because that's a dude. But
Can't assume gender these days.
that's literally... Like, I can hit play and...
Racist and Islamophobic. And I'm sorry to say that we have Atiti Devo Bhava in this country where we welcome all, but your comments smack of anti-Indianism, worse still, Islamophobia, and even worse, racism, which has no place, ma'am, in today's world. So get...
Damn, she was getting fucking told off by the Indians when she went over there. Apparently. Okay, Jinx, you're not reacting to shit. I see you talking, but you're muted.
I am muted. I had muted to cough. Yeah, Loomer got really upset about that video because someone had modified her face in that video and posted it on X.
Good.
And then Clown World shared the video out, and then she threatened to sue and get Clown World suspended.
I'm just saying.
It's fair use.
So basically, I'm just going to leave this here. This is not photoshopped. And then I'm going to put, you can see the live web page on our stream. And then, should I do like the dead laughing face? Or just a laughing face?
Laughy, laughy, dead.
Laughy, laughy.
I like Laffy Laffy Dead.
And
Or Bobby's having so much
dead,
issues.
like just a skull or a skull and crossbones? Like
Just skull.
Skull.
just a skull? Okay. Yeah, bam.
Skull and Crossbones is more the actual dead, not the figurative. I see land. Land.
Land.
Take it. Take it.
Also
Take the
land.
microphone.
She might not be able to, but land. You better look at the stream right now. It's hilarious. If you want a good laugh, just look at the stream. There we go. So I posted the link to the article as a reply to the post, and I'm gonna put the post in the jumbo. That way y'all can actually see and go to it and see. I kind of want to see if it does it for y'all too, if it's the same video.
Right.
That should be
No, it's
hilarious.
I removed him.
Who?
It's a different video for me, Sippy.
Okay, well, I figured it was just like on a randomized thing. It's just funny as fuck that it popped up with Loomer for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just so happened for you that is pretty priceless.
Right. Because
Looney
I was
Boomer.
definitely going to take advantage of that because she stole from me. So
Look, my wonderful co-host is here. What's up, Land?
Hello.
Hello, Land.
Hey, Land.
How you guys doing?
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Decent.
Chilling.
Same.
I was like half on the live stream. I don't know. I don't know when you popped in. I was like looking at the live stream, but listening from here.
Oh, I just got here.
Oh man. So, Land, did you look at the stream like I told you to when you hopped in?
Yeah, I saw Laura Loomer on your screen.
Yes. Do you see the headline?
Yes, I saw that.
That is the legit live webpage on the Independent for me. That's so
I
fucking
totally
funny.
had to grab a screen grab of it. Sippy.
Yeah. I mean, that's the live. Like, I'm not bullshitting. I mean, that is the actual webpage. I just think
Her
it's
and
funny.
Steven Pinker are the only two big accounts I have blocked. So I'll have to take a lesson from Truth on which big accounts to block tomorrow.
Loomer blocked a long time ago.
I actually haven't blocked Loomer.
Who even
I
is
haven't either.
Steven
She
I
Spinker?
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's the Harvard mouth who was in the Epstein files. I bet this group could tell you a little bit more about him, but
Yeah,
all
that
I
was a
did
very
was
small video clip.
yeah, I was like, I've never written an article on X, but like I reposted and I just said, hey, any comments on this article, Steven Pinker? And it was Sarah's thread on him, Sarah Field's thread. And he blocked me. I'm like, it only had 70 impressions, dude. Like nobody even saw it. And you blocked me? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, well,
very
So I wrote an
sensitive.
article about him and it had got like 27,000 impressions. So there you go, dude.
He's a very sensitive person.
Karma's a bitch.
Clearly, you
Yeah.
know.
Because he
And of
blocked a
course,
bunch of people.
my comment on the thing was a video of, I want you to stand there with that Harvard mouth and extend me some fucking courtesy. You know, good, a few good men reference. It worked out pretty well for me, I guess. I was like pissed. I'm like, dude, blocked me over 70 impressions. Okay, I'm gonna write an article about him today. That's what I did.
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
FAFO.
Well,
He probably saw it too.
oh, well,
I truly hope he saw it. I truly hope he did.
well, I don't know if he blocked you. He might not have.
Oh yeah. But if he's searching himself, oh, I guess he would have got a notification because you tagged him.
Well, I tagged him in Sarah's thing. I had no intention of writing an article about the guy. And when I think we were in a space with her or something, and she said something, Sarah said something about his background's kind of weird and what he researched. So that's what I wrote my article about. And it was weird because, like, the very first thing that popped up for him was he was on this TED Talk and talking about the emperor being naked in front of small children. That literally is the first line of the TED Talk. And I'm like, okay, this dude is freaking weird. So rabbit holed for like 3 hours looking and reading about what his research was on. And it was on the nuances of linguistic, of the way children develop linguistic abilities when it comes to like innuendo and violence. That's literally what the dude researched. And he's in the Epstein files 417 times. Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't say dude's guilty or anything, but I said, left it open ended at the end. You make up your own mind. And it did pretty well. Don't block me next time.
Mm-hmm. So if I block you, you're gonna write an article about me? Is that what? But you already
I already wrote an article about you, so I don't know if I could write another article about you. Don't make me write another article. I can't write, dude. But if you were in the Epstein files a bunch of times and you blocked me, I might.
Well, I don't know. I actually haven't searched my own handle in the Epstein files.
Oh, you're there. I know you're there.
I don't know. I might be. Because I've posted a lot, and they put people's posts about Epstein in the Epstein files.
We never did post that one thing that was really, really weird.
Which one thing?
The email from Trivers, remember? Let's see.
I'm trying to think.
Trying to find it. Oh, finally, here's a joke for you. We are both, I believe, politically and not sexually polymorphic perverse. So there should be no problem with this character. And it was a link to an article about a man that was blindfolding men and tricking them to have sex with them.
Yeah.
Making them think he was a woman.
Yeah.
You know, X is missing like 2 emojis. One that's like ill, right? And then another one that's like flipping the bird. I think they need
or at least the angry face. Can we at least get the angry face?
Use emoji.
Yeah. What? Yeah. The guy looking up with the glasses looking up to the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and I feel like I've seen enough of Loomer's face looking like she's so upset because she's on the article with the, Kentucky deer fucker.
She's ugly as fuck.
Also, search up Kentucky deer fucker and you will find that article.
You may find Loomer.
You may.
Either that or just come to the space and you can hear what they're talking about and you don't have to look at it yourself.
Yeah. But apparently, like, the guy's a ghost other than that. So there's literally nothing else on that dude.
I mean, there's probably deer shit on him, but that's the point.
No, they said blood and fur near his crotch and on his hoodie.
You put a lot of thought on that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what they said in the article.
Different news. Like, can we switch topics at this point? Because this one's, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to be something else in the news.
What would you like to talk about, Iron?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the news today. We could.
It can literally be anything.
Well, we could mention that you guys are all doing our space tomorrow night at 7 p.m. If anybody wants to come in, we've got some cool questions to ask you guys. Some for the group, a couple for the group, and one for you individually. So we're looking forward to that and praying for you guys to keep going and keep going strong and keep doing the things that you're doing. I'm a big fan of what you guys are doing. I like what you're doing. I know there's a lot of work that goes into what you guys are doing. So I appreciate it. And I appreciate being able to turn on notifications and say, if something's breaking with you guys, then we'll probably hear about it in the next couple of weeks in the news. At least that's the trajectory I hope you guys stay on. So,
all right, Aaron, I got a subject for you. Aaron.
What's that, Bob?
I've heard everybody's thoughts on Iran, and they're all over the place. What is your thoughts? Are you hating it, or are you like, yeah, we needed to do this. We needed to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon?
Well, I mean, when you have a regime who's been preaching death to our country for the better part of, 47 years at this point, and you see a country that's gone from, some formation, some format of a democracy, right? In the time that I've been alive, where women would go out in shorts and t-shirts and it was pretty normal. And, we have people that are friends of ours that, teach with my wife and things like that and have met their families all from Persia, all came here for pretty much the same reasons. And when you hear the people talking to their family about how incredibly happy they are we're there, I'm going to kind of hang my hat on that, if you will, when it comes to the Iran thing, because I think the people want it. I think that we're giving them a chance, but I'm really hopeful that we're not going to see boots on the ground again and calls for regime change. And I'm trusting that Trump's going to stick by what he campaigned on, because largely he's done that. And I guess that's my take on it. I'm not obviously not happy that people are dying. But plenty of Americans have died as a result of various things that they funded and things that they've done. So I didn't see this in the cards, though. I can tell you that. I didn't see us being here. I thought perhaps maybe we'd negotiate a different way. So it's it's sad that it's come to this, but I think that at this point we're in a good place. I think we're taking out their military targets and hopefully giving the people a chance to be governed by something more reasonable than what they're currently governed by. So, does that
I mean,
answer your
Trump did
question?
No, I like it. I'm more for get the Strait of Moose. I probably said that wrong,
Hormuz.
but
Straight of a moose.
Nobody
get that-
can say that
get
word,
that-
Bobby.
get that thing open and call it good. That's where I'm at.
Bro, it sounded like you said straight of a moose.
I
Anyways.
heard, straight of Hormuz. Like
Anybody
Or
who
moose?
says that, you can say it any way. People know what you're talking about. Yeah, that little waterway where all the oil comes from.
Wait.
Yeah.
I heard
That
whole
place.
moose.
Well, look, now I'll just say whore, like what you would find at a bar, and then I'll say moose, whore moose.
But it's technically it's horror.
That moose is a whore.
But whatever.
But Trump did say that, like during his campaign rallies, that he was going to bomb the shit out of Iran. So we know.
Yeah, if they threatened us. So yes, 100%.
Well, and he also tried to negotiate with them, but they refused. So
yeah.
he warned them.
They it was their quote unquote right to enrich uranium for energy, but we offered them all of the things that they needed to have nuclear energy for free, and they declined. So it is obvious that they do not want to enrich uranium for energy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but all they have to do is stay alive, and they could say they won. So that's an issue in itself. But who is it? Julio the other day, he brought up a good point. I don't want Israel to come up and say, oh, okay, so we needed the United States help to attack this country, and then we do that. I mean, I'll be pretty disappointed. So.
Well, I mean, I think if you talk to, or I should say, if you listen to different thoughts out there from people who seem to do this for a living and seem pretty well versed and intelligent on the issue, I don't know how much credibility who has, right? Because it's never been a big interest of mine, but I think that it's probably, arguably, in the U.S. best interest to have a strong Israel, right, for our national security interests, but for Iran, right? Because Iran has sponsored so many different terrorist groups over there, and there's been so much death and destruction. I mean, dating back to the Beirut peace in '83 and beyond. It's I think it's going to be a good thing for the world overall. I just hope it's going to be limited in scope, because regime change clearly in the past has not worked, and us installing the people we want to see in there has not worked. So I'm thinking that there's different minds on this subject with stated objectives. As soon as they come out a little more clearly, they'll hopefully have more operational objectives, and I'll pay attention to the people who are talking about the stuff that's been released in that regard. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, complicated.
It's very
Very much
complicated.
so.
And it's easy to say something stupid in that, and then somebody blows up a space just because you missay something or whatever. But yeah, there's people with strong opinions on this.
It kind of reminds me of Vietnam in a lot of ways. And then didn't they go through like a half dozen or more leaders in the years, like over the years? Like, I don't know, man. It's probably going to take a while to like straighten out. I don't know what it'll look like, but
I wish Fido was in here right now. He was going on and on the other day. He just finished some book about the Vietnam War and the history and what was going on there geopolitically. And he actually would probably be able to tell you exactly the answer to your question.
there might have been like 12 over a few years, just in and out. Crazy.
But wait. Shouldn't it be the Vietnam conflict and not war? Because we never did announce war.
It was a war, though.
Yeah.
We didn't declare war, but it was a war
Bruh.
in that country.
It was a civil war.
Speaking of, I know y'all are talking about like foreign wars, but the Virginia thing, this kind of applies to you, Iron, right? Did you know that the they are literally exempting themselves from the gun laws.
I did see that. I posted something else about that and did not too deep of a dive. I was too busy with this work thing, but
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a clause in the bottom of the bill that is currently on Abigail Spanberger's desk to be signed
Mm-hmm.
that says it's limiting everybody else's ability to have firearms in their vehicle or on their person. And there's this special clause right at the very bottom that says unless you're a member of the
General
state,
Assembly.
House of Delegates, or
Well,
if you're basically if you're in the state legislature, you're exempt. It's crazy. Rules for thee and not for me.
Well,
I can read it to you. Hang on. It's
market designated space.
It says the provisions of this section shall not apply to any member of the General Assembly who leaves a handgun in an unattended motor vehicle pursuant to blah. I'm not reading that number. When such vehicle is parked in any parking structure reserved for members of the General Assembly under blah.
Yep, that's what I was alluding to. So
yeah,
they'll just go and reserve spots in every parking lot for members of the General Assembly at every government station in the state. I bet. Watch.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, I'm in Virginia, right? So this thing turned really bad, really fast, right? So, for those, that's why GOP is feckless. If Democrat can do this in a month, there's no reason, a lot of things can't be done in the Senate and the House. So.
Hey, Max, if you're in Northern Virginia and you're interested in going out knocking on doors, we've got a small group of people canvassing neighborhoods up here every Saturday between now and the election. So don't know where you're at. Just, you don't have to tell me.
Well, the most important part is the April 21st or March 21st, April 21st, the gerrymandering constitutional mandate. Yeah. The other part, last bit, I know somebody wanted this trail horror moves open up. Yeah, a couple things. I think, just, general awareness. Typically, if we were to get oil from Middle East, most of the prices are contracted in 6 to 9 month terms, and the oil from the moment it leaves the ground to hitting one of the loading docks or loading ports, usually it's in the Louisiana area, Gulfport area, it takes anywhere between 45 to 60 days. Point is, all these oil spike, do what you will with what I told you, and I used to work in oil and gas. So
the oil spike is complete bullshit.
Yep, all the price is bullshit. Yes. So if you understand supply chain, you understand refinery. Long story short, if we were to get oil from Middle East, the fastest it will hit the pump is 60 days. That's super fast. And last bit, we only import 2% of the oil from Middle East, and we rely mostly on Aramco, and that's supplementary. And now we're leaving the winter season, so actually the demand is waning. Anyway, not here to stirred up conversation, but yes.
Stirred up.
Now we don't use Middle East oil as much.
Maybe we'll buy Russian oil.
Russian, Venezuelan. I mean, actually, Russian is better than Venezuela. The best crude oil is actually West Texas. I mean, the light sweet. That is the cheapest to refine, and you can actually turn that into your typical gasoline, diesel, and then all the way to kerosene to fly jets. And, for those vets, your JP1, JP7, West Texas is the best.
Yeah, it always makes me wonder why. I mean, I don't understand the oil field. I really don't. But why don't we use our own oil? If it's available in Texas and, Alaska? Why, yeah.
Well,
why can't we?
The thoughts are we're gonna use up everybody else's, and then we'll have all the oil eventually, like when they run out. When they thought it was.
How many years is that, Sippy?
No, I'm just saying that was the thought. That's not my thought. That's what they were thinking.
Yeah, because we're the actual we're the number one producer of crude oil in the world. But
we also got I don't know. Yeah,
I think
it's
an
dumb.
executive order is important right now. If we already have it all there, we're already pumping it out of the ground. That oil needs to be used for the United States to drop the oil prices down.
It is
Part of
absolutely
our problem is
not.
we've got refineries closing. Like we've got refineries in California that are going to be closing because.
But I figure if we want the oil in a hurry to get processed and everything, maybe we should go with Russian.
Yeah, that'd be ironic.
Oh, come on, that was a dad joke and a half. You're killing me.
Yeah.
Defense, whatever, the same thing that he used during COVID. And that basically send in National Guards to the California refineries and restart those. They'll be fine. But, it takes 2 to 4 weeks to start once a refinery is shut down. So, there's a long lead time there. But yes, if he really wanted to, he could. What's the thing? I forgot what that thing is.
EO. Executive order.
It's not EO. There's another thing that he did in COVID that basically listed a whole bunch of things to be national security, whatever. Anyway, you know how during COVID he did that for gloves, mask, and all that whatnot. He could do the same thing, and say, oil is now it. And who's the Nova? Who's the Nova I should hook up with? Somebody says somebody's a Nova.
Iron Patriot.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in here anymore.
Oh, he left?
He's down at the listener panel.
Oh, what the hell? Did he get kicked or?
No.
Or no, I'm saying did it crash or something? I don't know.
Dude, I uninstalled the X app again, and I tried to reinstall it, and it was totally missing from the Play Store. I mean, this shit's crazy. It's
been awful today.
It really has. It wouldn't even load on my computer.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I was saying goodnight to kids and wife and getting her some NyQuil. So I just heard you guys saying my name.
Yeah, mine wasn't loading either, Sippy. I had posts just sitting there, and I had to actually just close it out, come back, and then trying to get in spaces. It sucked. Everything was black.
Was that when you were trying to post multiple things earlier, Land?
Yeah. But it wasn't like one after the other. Just they accumulated because I noticed. I was like, oh shit, it's not even posting. I noticed it was 6 posts loading, and I'm like, what in the world? And then everything went black.
Once you go black, you never go back.
That's right.
Oh man, sounds like you guys got experience. Which we're gonna move off that subject.
Hey, Iron, I'm going to drop you a DM.
Right on, man. Here, I'll follow you so you can send it to me.
Anyways, they were saying her name because we were trying to hook you up with another Virginian, who's about to DM you.
He said Virginian, not virgin. So we know.
Virginian version.
Just so we're clear.
Nice. Yeah. I prefer Virginians. Just hanging out.
Do
with
you?
Them. Those days are long gone for us.
I don't know.
Hormones? You like hormones?
As long as they're straight. Anyway.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm very excited because I just found out that I'm gonna go hang out at the government center in the early morning hours. I'm so glad I work Pacific Coast time because I'm able to do this. But I'm gonna go hang out with Scott Pressler in the morning at the government center.
That's
awesome.
Pretty cool.
Jinx got to get a picture with him, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was here in Washington.
That's cool. He's a very nice person.
He really is.
I know. I met him briefly in Ephrata when he was down there in 24, leading up to, I think, voter registration stopped on October 2nd, if I recall correctly. So that was the last time I went there. And then he was here because he's from this area where I live, and his parents still live here. And he was out jogging one day, and I just tagged him in a comment. I happened to see it.
And then we went out and met up for coffee over by where his parents live. So and just sat down and we talked for like an hour. And he's a great guy. I mean, he is the same person he is online, except for the whole waving of the hair. Once he gets in front of the camera, then the hair starts going. So yeah, pretty funny.
So,
Yeah, nice.
what about when he's on CNN?
I don't think I've seen him on CNN. Has he been on there?
Yeah, he's a regular anchor.
Oh, I'm smelling what you're stepping in now, Sippy.
Yeah, I mean, they literally look alike. They do, like, so bad.
They do.
And he owns it too, which is pretty funny.
Well,
You never see them together at the same time.
nope. I'm not convinced that it's
Happy
not
Sunday,
the same
heathens.
person.
Hello, Lou. How you doing?
Hey, Lou.
Blue.
Pretty good. How y'all?
What's up, G. Lou?
Just waiting for a storm.
What's new for Sippy? Seems to always
Right?
be a storm.
Mm-hmm. Just
don't freeze to death.
No, I'm good. It's supposed to warm back up like in a day. So stupid.
It's just gonna drop 60 degrees and then go right back up.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Mother Nature needs to get her shit together.
The other day you posted a snow pic, and that's the day you were talking about earlier, Jinx. That it just randomly snowed. Yeah, it snowed here like that too, and then it was weird because then by the next afternoon there was no more snow, and I think we're gonna get some tomorrow, possibly.
Yeah, I mean we don't get snow here every year, but because I'm in the Puget Sound lowlands, so we don't always get snow, but we get it probably once every 3 years where we get a good snow. Usually though, when we get it, it sticks around for a week, but not this time.
Y'all want to hear my
The
mesos?
neighbor to make the snow luge or anything like that.
Oh, you're a snow luge. Y'all want to hear my mesoscale discussion for my area?
Hear it.
Do y'all know what a mesoscale discussion is?
No clue.
Okay, so
Well,
that's
could you
when
articulate it one more time so I could hear what you're saying?
mesoscale discussion.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's when all the it's when all the like the we'll call it scientists ish pseudoscientists because they're never right. With like the National Weather Service and all that stuff are discussing like this is what their general consensus is, right? All right, so mesoscale discussion. I'm not going to tell y'all the number because that'll tell y'all where I'm at. But concerning severe potential, peak tornado intensity of 100 to 130 miles per hour, peak wind gusts 55 to 70 miles per hour, expires in 2 hours. So for the next 2 hours, it's almost at me. It ain't too far away.
How windy is it right now?
It's been windy as fuck all day. It literally blew a tree down. Yeah.
Oh, that was today? That's what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah. That was right before the space. I just got done like putting my winch back, like reeling it back in right as the space was supposed to start, basically. That's one of the reasons it was late.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Jinx. It just dawned on me. I sent you a DM earlier about the Dexter Taylor thing.
I saw it.
Do you know the source of that? Like Grizzly's down as a listener here in the space. He's been a huge like vocal person. Maybe you know about all of that already, but been very vocal and supporting him and the things that they've been going through. So, in fact, that's how I found out about his story, was through him.
Yeah, I went ahead and I sent that article on to the Army already. So.
Nice.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some traction, right? Sometimes it's interesting how things in spaces can just happen very quickly. I want to say it was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I was on Punch Bowl one morning, and somebody came up talking about a story of an elderly woman in her 80s who's on Social Security. And by the end of the space, well, so the short end was they realized 3 years later they were overpaying her, and so now they were going to dock her the little Social Security she got from food stamps that she qualified for. It was like she was getting $100 more than she was supposed to have gotten, and someone realized their mistake 3 years later, and we're going to start docking her Social Security. And literally within 20-30 minutes, the attorney general of the state she lived in got on the space and was connecting the dots
Texas.
with someone else. Yeah, it was Texas. It was incredible. So sometimes when you just ask up on spaces, one little thing like that could make a huge difference for someone.
Yeah, I don't know if Harmeet's going to jump in here though. She might.
Yeah, I don't
She
expect
could. More than welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the people down in California.
You're not the only person I'm having nudge her about the same story, Jinx. So I think
good.
sometimes when it pings off more than one time, you're like, wait a second, maybe I should take a look at this. So anyway, thanks for doing that. Sorry, Bobby.
Absolutely.
I didn't mean to talk over you, Bobby.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I was just saying I know people down. Well, actually, my daughter's grandparents had problems with DMV, and they hit up their representative, and they took care of it. And it's just amazing sometimes how that works, and shocking that it actually worked for them, but it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be afraid to reach out to your representative. At least give that a shot if you're having issues with the state.
Oh, I ain't reaching out to my rep at all.
Neither am I.
Nope. But you can reach out to my rep if you'd like. It's Benny Thompson. Have fun.
Most people probably don't even know who the rep is. Sometimes, like even right now, I couldn't come up with the name who represents my area, but I look it up every so often.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna request Iron. Next time you want to say "Hey Jinx," that you say "Hi Jinx." No, come on, that was good.
You're really trying to make her not want to come on our space tomorrow night.
Why?
Maybe I'll do it on your next Wednesday space or something.
Well, no, this is how we roll. What do you mean? We take jabs at each other. This is kind of our thing. A family show has never been a
she was
family
waiting
show.
for her other lady host to join her before you guys got on the space. So there's that.
Well, I mean, if Jinx is coming on spaces, I mean, it would probably get pretty popular.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Always bring the party.
Hopefully your children are not watching.
My apologies.
I was going to say, that's pretty far. I mean, I don't know where you were going with that, but...
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. I would have made the joke, but I was already making the hijinks joke.
Jinx, I just wanted to pop up and thank you and Iron for your advocacy for Dexter, helping us out with that. I do appreciate that very much.
Absolutely.
I know you took this one with a lot of heart, Grizzly. That's why when the story came up, I was like, wait, Grizzly's the one. Let me go search Grizzly, because I was looking for the facts on the story, because I couldn't remember them off the top of my head. So I was happy to pass the word along.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We are hopeful, I guess, that his appeal will get heard this spring, and hopeful, that he'll be victorious with it. But the reality is that the sad reality is that it's New York State, and they're looking at New York State laws, and I think we all probably in our heart recognize that he probably won't win on this appeal, like until it gets into federal court, unless Harmeet can like create some pressure about his civil rights being walked on or whatever. If she creates some pressure in the state, then maybe that has some influence on the appellate court. But the reality is that outside or barring some outside influence like that, it probably, he's probably going to sit there until it gets into the federal court system. So it is what it
Yeah.
is. But
So
I just wanted to thank you for that. And also, I don't know if you saw Kay Daly's post today. She made a post about her husband and the lawfare story, that he's been going through for the past couple years. That might be an interesting story for you to cover. I don't know if you have interest in that, but
I knew that something happened with Kay's husband. I didn't know what it was. I know that she's alluded to it and mentioned it in context of different conversations. But she made a post like that gives some details about it today. Is that what you're saying?
correct.
Okay. I will check that out.
so how is his, like, does he have good representation? Like, is his attorney good? This guy? Just wondering.
I couldn't speak to that. I don't know his attorney or anything, but I would have to guess that they are well represented. Both he and Kay were in Washington for a long time. They know the ropes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was just
they know
like,
a lot of people, right? So they're not just going to grab some scumbag attorney. Whoever's representing him, I'm sure, is well qualified, but it doesn't really matter. If you're fighting bureaucratic DOJ stuff, like, they can tie stuff up forever.
yeah. Well, I was just saying, like, did he grab basically a 2A specific, like, that's their specialty, or no? That's kind of more
Like
what
I
I
said,
was
I can't
asking.
speak to that, but I would guess that whoever they have is
Jam up.
probably well suited to represent them. I don't know that, but
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this. I know that when I heard about the story, Grizzly, and you probably remember this, Dexter was live streaming from his cell, which I'm not sure how that he's able to do that through like a phone call to a phone call kind of thing. But he seemed really upbeat, but it's been, I'd say, at least a year and a half. But if anybody wants to read the backstory about what happened with Dexter Taylor, if you don't know his story, I just posted it in the Purple Pill. It's the same story you shared with me, Grizzly. So Grizzly's pretty familiar with all the different stories out, and he said this is one of the more accurate ones and latest ones on the case. So
yeah, I apologize. I thought when you were asking me about representation, I thought you were referring to Kay's story and Kay's husband. Yeah, so Dexter's attorney is a I don't know if he's specifically a 2A attorney, but he's a reputable defense attorney, I know, and he did a fair job, but it is what it is. Like, they stacked the cards against him because they knew they could do that and win. And the judge said outright in court, like, the 2A has no place in her courtroom.
Oh yeah, and there's a change.org petition,
law,
right?
but they're not gonna bring that up. So
Yeah, there's a change.org petition to remove her for saying that, basically, right?
correct.
Yeah.
If anybody has that link, can y'all link it again, just so we can get the reiterate that people
I put
sign up.
Dexter's in the pill for anybody if that's what you were asking. Sorry.
The change.org petition is what I was saying.
Yeah, I'll go find
when
it from the space.
When it comes to them having the ability to like stream and stuff like that from their jail cells, inmates have the ability to get tablets with their commissary. They can essentially rent tablets from the prison or jail.
Yeah, I don't know if he's.
I didn't know that's a thing. You can rent tablets in jail.
You can't bring them. You get them. You rent them from the prison.
The commissary.
You pay for it with your commissary. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So what they were doing was he was calling our friend Carl, and Carl was typing that into the space. I don't know if he's actually streaming. I know they're doing a stream, but I don't know if Dexter is actually streaming from prison. He may be calling into a live stream, right? But I'm not sure about that.
That could be possible as well. I mean, how else do you think that the freaking Tiger King has been posting on X like crazy before he got suspended?
He even followed Jinx.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Told me
He
too.
followed me too, and Vince, and we had him on a space. He was
Did he charge you?
no,
Yeah, he wanted
He
to
wanted to charge us to do an interview.
Yeah.
really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who?
The Tiger
Tiger
King.
King.
Our friend Vince, our friend.
Yeah, he's starting to charge appearance fees.
He didn't
like,
charge
frequently.
us. Me and Lone did it. We got him on, and well, it's a funny story actually. I don't know if I feel like telling it. Well,
Yeah.
all right. So Vince comes
Yeah,
into
your friend
space.
He needs to get them ramen, man.
why-
He needs those ramen.
This is what happened. So me and Lone were doing our space, and Vince comes in. Guys, I got breaking news. And we're like, what happened? And he said, Elon Musk liked my comment. And we were like, what was the comment? And Vince, what was your comment?
I said yep and posted a GIF.
Yep. So he got a like, and then
I think it was a Pocahontas GIF with
Elizabeth Warren. Anyways.
So then,
Yeah.
at the same time, I think I was noticing we were talking about the Tiger King during COVID, and I went over to look at his page, and I commented, and he commented back to me. So I went and told Vince and Lone, and before I could even get the story out, those two simps went over there and got a follow, and I'm like, what the hell? So for 2 days, it took me 2 days to get Joe to follow me back. But we did talk in messaging, and then I finally got a follow back. But it was like a funny joke because I was like, how did you guys get one so fast? I didn't realize he was gay. So that's why. That's the reason.
Yeah, Iron tries to play it like he's not, but
I don't pay attention to the
Did you
people.
not watch the show?
No, I did not. Actually, that was the whole point of us talking about it. But it was funny because I was like, how the hell did you guys get a follow so fast? So I was determined. I don't do that with people, but I was determined because
Is it just me or does
he was a nice guy.
this stuff? Well, I can't hear anybody.
Yeah, I think it might be you. If you drop and come back up, maybe you can hear everybody again.
yeah.
If you can even hear me. Yeah.
I mean,
I found that change.org Sippy, and I put it in the pill for you.
Cool.
It's the same one that we did the other night, Grizzly,
Yeah.
where they're trying to get the judge out of the office. So if everybody in here, honestly, if you just take a second and go to the pill, this is the judge that sentenced Dexter Taylor and said that 2A has no place in her courtroom. And it's got quite a few thousand signatures already, but it's to look at removing her from her judgeship or whatever she's appointed to right now. So
I put it up in the chat as well.
okay.
Yeah, and don't just sign that, like circulate it, right? Get it
Yeah.
some new faces.
Yeah, share it out.
Our friend Joe Lanou and You're a Smartass Carl are both down. Throw them on Mike. Carl's the guy that wrote that article. So he can give you more specifics than I about the spaces and streams or whatever.
Oh,
Than probably about the case.
Joe is a speaker. So,
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Sippy.
I was just saying, Joe is a speaker. We know Joe. I see him as a speaker at least.
Yeah, he's got a speaker.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Jinx and Sippy? I've been listening to you guys talk about foul facts with a deer while I was making. But I was still able to get everything down. But great. By the way, I'm going to put you guys on notice. I'm stealing that for the Frank and Joe show. I've got to show that to Frank and see what his reaction is on Thursday. I will give you guys credit. I didn't know about the deer caper until tonight.
Yeah. Deer fucker.
But
that just happened too.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I had about it, so I heard it here first.
Yep. Disturbing.
But for Dexter, he does have a tablet. He can't broadcast or run streams. In fact, he can't get into do a Google search. It's just curated apps where he get like a news feed and some curated music that he can get. But he does have the ability to call out. Carl's got the gear to transfer the call into a space. I have the gear to transfer the call into the space, and I think Corey. RE, whatever Marine he is, everybody knows who I'm talking about, Corey, has the ability to do it as well. And that's what I told Iron. If you guys would like to have him in a space, we just need a little bit of notice so that we can set the time up because we can't call him. He's got to call us. So we've got to set that up in advance. But myself, Carl, or Corey can do it. No problem.
just some thoughts, if you want to deep dive on the judge or something, and see if there's anything there and, deep dive on the case and things like that.
On the judge.
Yeah.
I think we can
I know
do
what
that.
the judge said. The judge said that in reference to them using 2A as a defense, which seems like you should be able to, but they're up against a state law. Dexter is a victim of New York and many other states are trying to beat Bruin to pieces. They're trying to beat the two-part test in Bruin. This law came in effect in 2022. It was specifically put together in response to the Bruin case out of New York. And it's a pretty long statute. And it's one of those, anybody's ever read law, it's one of those if this, then that, and this, if this, then that. What the law says is that you must, if you're in possession of an assault rifle as described in this title, which is long, and an AR-15 platform, we all know what it is articulated. If you're in possession of one of those inside your house, inside your car, with green eggs and ham and wherever else you may have it, you must possess a permit from the state of New York for each one that you have. You can't have a general permit that says you're allowed to have them. You have to have a permit for each and every one of those. If you participate in traditionally built firearms, where you take an 80% lower, which is a hunk of aluminum, you buy it. It's got the kind of the shape of a lower receiver, but you've got to lay that out. It's craftsman type deal. You've got to lay that out. They consider that manufacturing, and the federal government doesn't. In this law, they consider that manufacturing, for which you also have to have a license for. In the same statute, it says if you possess three or more, you found in possession with three or more of these weapons without a permit, then it enhances the penalty. If you're found with three or more of these without a permit, and there's ammunition stored on the premises, the word premises is used, not inside near the rifle or loaded in a magazine, nothing like that, just bullets in the house, then they're allowed to sentence you, enhance your sentencing, and allowed to sentence you as a violent felon, right? Because this is not a violent crime that you would be committing in this case. So with Dexter Taylor started building these during COVID, 2019, 2020. And he's a nerd. Dexter's a 53-year-old black man, a program. I'm a software engineer. Going back to 1993. This guy's an upstanding citizen. He's the neighbor we'd all like to have, but he's bored like everyone else in New York City because they were locked down like the fucking Chinese. So he's got a lathe in his basement. Think about that. The guy's got a lathe in his basement because he turns his own legs and builds his own furniture. He's got a few tables and pieces of furniture that he's built over the years, and he loves to do that. So he gets the bug. He's like, oh, I can lathe this out. That's great. I'll try that. And he does. It comes out great the first time. I'll try it again because, I'm at home. So he builds most of these. We build eventually 12 of them. Some AR-style pistols. Some of them, everyone's completely different. And if you'll see pictures of them, they're beautiful pieces of work. But each one of these, he didn't have a permit for. But he built most of them, all with the exception of two. He built two after 2022. All of them were built prior to 2022. But this law doesn't say that it's a violation if you were in possession in 2021. It just says if you had one in 2021 and you're still in possession of that in 2022, you must seek this permit. And if you do not seek this permit, then this is the offense. So that's what Dexter got turned up into. So when you go look at the law and look what the judge is looking at, speaking on her comment, it's an asinine comment. No American likes to hear it. But in the details, she's right. Second Amendment has anything to do with this bullshit law that the state law is up against. But what Dexter's up against, his exposure was 18 years, and he got 10 years of that 18 to serve as a violent criminal. This is a man that's never had in no criminal history, never had he had a trespassing when he's in college in Maryland, being somewhere at a girl's house, I think is what it was. But, something stupid kids do. But he has a trespassing going back to like 1990, 91. But he has no criminal history. But they were able to sentence him as a violent offender with that. And they'll call this, when you look the case up, they're going to call it the ghost gun case, right? There's no such thing as a ghost gun. There's no legal statute for that. But what they're talking about is unserialized firearms, because that's the purpose. If you buy the manufacturing license, the permit, the permission from the state to participate in traditional built firearms, then you must have it serialized. So therefore, that's another piece of this big piece of legislation there out of New York. He's got an appeal up there. I heard somebody ask about his attorneys. He's got some damn good attorneys. I mean, about the best they could do. he's got an appeal going up, but he's up against the state of New York, and I don't think anyone's expecting a lot of fruit to come out of this labor anyway. And the next step, once he's denied there at the state level, then he can appeal it into the federal level. Then there is with Second Amendment has something to do with in federal court. And hopefully we'll get him some relief there. He could see some relief. There's some cases that are floating around that if they get to the Supreme Court, the Supreme reaffirms Bruin. Many of these cases, like Snopes out of Maryland, there's a Chicago, an Illinois case where these laws are almost identical to what, in fact, the law they just passed in Virginia is pretty damn close to what they passed in New York. They added some shit to for you guys in Virginia just to make it spicier. But it's almost the same law. So there's also the far outside chance that the Supreme Court could pull up one of these cases and reaffirm Bruin and smash it, and Dexter get out of prison that way. Other than that, it's going to have to go through a challenge into the federal court system where they will apply the Bruin test. States won't apply the Bruin test. It's not their deal. It's only for federal judges. But that's Dexter's deal. He's a well-spoken philosopher is what he is. He's brilliant to talk to and on any subject, not just being a free ass American. And we can bring him into spaces. It's good for him to get out of that jail cell. He only talks to prisoners inside. He only talks to guards inside. It's good for him to get out of this that space and into some spaces. So if you guys want to host one with it, we're more than happy to. Like I said, there's at least two of us that can do it. And one of us are available all the time to facilitate that. But that's
Joe,
the
do you know,
Dexter Taylor story.
is there certain days of the week, Joe, that he's available or not, or can you guys just with a few days notice he can get the permission kind of thing to talk?
3 days. He doesn't have to ask permission from the facility.
Okay.
It's just that you can't call him and say, "Hey, can you do a space?" So it takes some time. Either he calls, he talks to Carl quite often. He'll call me every now and then, but he talks to Carl quite often. That it typically within 3 days we can get an email there. His email is not like everyone else's email. It sends, and then he gets it 2 or 3 days later. But he's typically available 6 p.m. or later throughout the week.
Is that Eastern time, Joe?
Yes, sir. Eastern time.
Okay. Well, this sounds like something that I think is really interesting, and I think that we should. I think Carl wants to talk real quick.
Who's Carl? Where we at?
Carl's the guy with the gun pointing to the left with the letter U under his name.
Oh, the one that's trying to shoot Bobby. All right, cool. Hello, Carl.
I approve. Go ahead.
Yep, I approve.
Duck Bobby.
Go.
Duck Bobby.
What's up, Carl?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
How you doing, Carl?
All right, I'm doing well. So I'm under the understanding that you guys are willing to do a space with Dexter. Is that correct?
Well, we're talking about it tonight, and his name came up in their space last week because of something that was going on with Sippy and him exporting certain guns because the gun law is coming to a different state, right? Or one of his relatives.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got into the conversation, and it made me remember Dexter's story from Greg. And then Greg sent your article, and Jinx sent it to Harmeet just out of chance that maybe she'll take a look at it. So that's sort of what we started talking about tonight. And I think it'd be interesting to have a space, especially if we can kind of dig a little bit deep and see if we can get this story back in the limelight. Given that his appeal is coming up, it'd be nice to see it come back up and resurface so that people are talking about it again. Because I remember everybody talked about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I want to say they were able to raise about 200 and something thousand for his defense, which was nice. So
yeah. So, like Joe already said, we can pretty much get Dexter into a space. I can text his mother and ask her to, let him know that there's some people that want to talk to him. That'll be faster than emailing him, because usually the email, sometimes he can get it the same day if you send it early enough. Sometimes it'll be the next day. As you know, you're dealing with a prison system, so they got to read everything before it actually gets to them. So I'll text his mother in the morning to let him know and see if he's willing to do it maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Because Monday we have a live show, like a live stream. And I'm pretty sure he wants to do that, but he is definitely willing to do a space with you guys.
Well, what if we gave it a little more time, Carl? That way, maybe we can hear back from Harmeet, because a couple of people have put bugs in the ear now. That the only people I know that have connections, right? And then we can advertise it, like say, hey, here's this video. Maybe grab some clips from some interviews, because in your article you've got interviews for him, right? And say that is going to come and talk to Jinxed and Sippy and folks, and we can all like do our best to get the word out and repost the video so that people know it's going to happen. And I think if we do that over a couple of days and get some interest garnered out there, right?
That sounds good to me.
And then we could have it, I don't know. I mean, if the folks in here are interested, I'd love to do something like this, and do it maybe at 7 at night, 6, 7 at night, since he can't be available till after 6 Eastern.
Oh, well, that's the thing. You can be available beforehand. We just got to get him heads up notice. But usually in the evening time is the best.
Okay, and I think that's good for people here too, because most of us work, right? And I'm on East Coast time, and some of the people here are on West Coast time, and
I'm out Central because it's God's time. Anyways, we also stream. We also live stream our spaces, so we're on Rumble, Twitch, YouTube.
Well, that's what made me think of you guys, right? Because you guys have more endpoints than I've got on my own. So if it's something Jinxed and Sippy and Truth, if you guys wanted to host it, I'd be more than willing to do a video for it, and I'd be more than willing to try to get some visibility on that, kind of like we're doing our show, and advertise it out. Me and Lan can work together on a video or something. And
I mean, we could always just do like a JinxedSip Liberty X crossover or something,
Yeah,
that's a pretty good idea.
Special edition crossover.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. See what happens when you get in the space, guys,
right?
Like this.
Yeah.
Because then we can still stream it.
And I tagged I tagged Sarah Fields, her attorney. He specializes in 1A 2A stuff, but it's in Texas. But still, I mean, he might have some valuable input too.
That's awesome.
So
Sarah thinks the world of you guys. So I don't know. Maybe we can try to see if a couple of bigger accounts will get in the space and just get up and speak, so that more people will pop in.
Yeah. I bet we could get Sarah in there.
Yeah.
If not, I'll tell her I'm not coming to do security next time.
Honestly, I think I could get a couple of other big accounts in here if I just ask them. That I've been surprised of them saying yes. So anyway. I'll just see if somebody will come in just to bring some visibility to it. It would be completely amazing if we sent the space to Harmeet and she showed up in there. That would be
awesome.
Magic. That would be.
Yeah, it would.
So
that would be great.
I'll talk to my other person who actually did some work with her before. I'll call him first thing in the morning, Grizzly, and then maybe we could do a pop-up space or something one other night coming up over the next couple of days, and see see what we can do. Even if we don't get her, we just have the space, and at least we can bring his story back to light. And I love the way Joe tells his story. So I'm sure Joe will be in too, which would be nice.
Yep, Joe's got that radio face.
Joe's the master orator. He knows the law, and he's got the voice and the gift of gab, and he's the man.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. I said radio face.
Well, you're right, Sippy. I've got a face for radio. But before Carl goes, put this out there. If anybody wants to hold a space, it doesn't have to be 1,000 people in there. Frequency is good for Dexter. Remember what I say. He doesn't get to talk to. He's in a box, and he does have a tablet, but it's curated news. You'll notice that news events he'll get from his spaces, that they're 2 or 3 days old, and it's also always CBS or some bullshit. So he's very much an American. It goes deeper than just 2A with him. He is a constitutionalist. He believes in it. We're growth-free ass Americans, and we should be treated as such. But his aspect and his views on any topic that you're talking about, even deer fucking, Dexter would have a unique perspective on. So my point is that not just to get his word out there for his good mental well-being, getting in as many spaces that's possible. We try to put this together as often as we can. Carl, who's, I'm not going to get into all his business, but he's got a lot of stuff going on right now, takes the time out to do his Hidden Path space on Monday or stream on Monday nights. But getting him into spaces is good for Dexter. So it's not just good to get his word out there. It's good for that man's mental health.
I'm really hoping Carl was in here for the deer fucking story, or he's probably like, what the hell?
But he's in Florida. He's probably got an alligator fucking story. So
yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Oh, dude, imagine that. Fucking an alligator.
We do have signs here that says do not feed or molest alligators. I can show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but they mean molest by like touch it. But yeah.
They just need to use the word annoy for Pete's sake.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they mean. That's what they mean. Like, don't throw rocks at the damn alligators, you know. That's what they mean, but molest is just a funny way to put it, I guess. Oh.
Hey, Sippy, did you ever hear that term in the military? I got a couple of briefings from the same commander, but he would talk about patrols that were going out and the results of the patrols and coming back in, and he would say whether they encountered anything, or he would say that the patrol returned unmolested.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking, shit, thank God, man. I don't want to go on patrol and get molested. Thank God they got through that without being molested.
Yeah, we had that a bunch.
Synonyms are definitely important in that context.
Yeah.
They definitely are. All right, let's let Carl go, and then we need to close things out.
Yeah, because the storm's literally about to hit me in about 15 minutes. So.
I don't have my hand up.
Oh.
It's stuck on my
It's
end,
stuck.
so.
Yeah, it's stuck on mine too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to close this out then. We are going to work with everybody to see if we can get something arranged that works for everybody's schedule, with us all in different time zones and everything, and see if we can, continue to get more information out there about Dexter's case. And then we will be back here on Wednesday for our weekly political news chat space. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, 8 o'clock in Sippy Land.
Yay.
Known as Retard Land.
No,
All right,
also known as God's time.
I'll reach back out to everybody else about this to keep this going and keep this so this idea doesn't fall. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I really do think we need to really hammer this home and get this guy free, because that's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
And we will also be on Liberty X tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Pacific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And
catch us all
that
there.
space is in the pill right now. If you guys want to come in, it's going to be kind of a interview style. Come up and ask these guys some questions. We'll try to get Zippy to say a few more words than or a few less words than he normally does, and Truth to say a few more words than he normally does.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a balance. We're going to pray you guys out and lift you guys up so that you guys' work will shine, and hopefully we'll have a lot of folks in there. So hope you guys can join us. And Joe, thanks for coming up and talking, and Greg for making sure the story stays out, and Carl and all you guys for hanging in there with Dexter, because just know that if you guys get to talk to him in the next couple of days, know that he's got additional people praying for him, additional people thinking about him, and that his story is not lost in our lives.
Yep, absolutely.
Thanks for the
Thank you,
space,
everybody.
guys.
Absolutely.
See you in a minute, Land.
Great week, everybody.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
night.
See y'all
Night.
soon.
See you.
Stay safe, Zippy.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Sippy sucks.
Land sucks.